So this soundbar is the Lampus soundbar. Now if you ever lose your remote, you do have some control here. You have your power, your volume up and down, and you also have your auxiliary hole here. So if you want to just directly plug it in with an auxiliary, that works too. With your power, you also have the source, so you can change what's going on here. So if at one moment I want it on optical, I have it on my TV because that's the way I chose to connect it, and then also Bluetooth. And your power switch right here can change that. Just moves it right over. I can have it connected to my TV and my phone at the same time, and I can switch it out. So I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. When I first hooked this up, I was having a very hard time, and it just would not respond to Bluetooth or to optical. And so I figured I got a bad one. But then I pulled out the instructions because, well, I never use instructions, and I pulled them out and I made like I was reading them, and all of a sudden it started working. So there's your tip. It seems like the machine just wants to know that you two are both on board together, so pull out the instructions and look at it funny. Now, as far as the sound goes, it's actually not that loud for a soundbar. I didn't think it was that loud, but what it is rich. It really added an element to the sound that was not there with just the TV. So let me play this for you here.
Time Warp Tournament.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute the sound on the soundbar so you can hear the difference back and forth of with the soundbar, without, because it's really not an issue of how loud it goes. It goes about half the volume of the TV, which is around 25, but the TV can go pretty loud. But it's about the richness that I hear that is making me love it. So let's go forward.
I have the last two for you.
Thank you, sir. Welcome home. I'm Chef DeMarco from Lancaster, California. The 60s, no problem. I can't wait to take some bonanza. How's that smell? It'll be a gas.
Hug it. Heck, you can roll it up.
So there you go. It's really about enhancing the richness of the sound that I find this soundbar does. Now it also does your Bluetooth, and you simply switch it with the button here. You don't have to reconnect anything. You simply switch it over to Bluetooth. And now I just find my music, and looks like I went out of range first. There we go. Actually, no, I don't want to pause here. Now it has a mute. This has a mute button here, so you can just mute it in a second. You don't even have to, go down, 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 down. You can mute it in a second with the mute button, no matter what you're doing. You also have a pause button, so your choice, mute, pause. I think they're both going to accomplish the same thing. Now, as I said, I am using the optical cable. This does not come with an optical. I just happen to have some of my own. What it does come with is a wall mount, should you decide to mount it on the wall, an auxiliary cable, the old-fashioned sound cables, or is this the auxiliary? I'm not sure. Well, anyways, take a look. That's what you get. Again, I used optical. It's easier for me. So I hope that gives you a good enough view of this, and I know it was really dark up there. That's the game room, and so it's just kept dark. But I hope you got a good understanding of how the speaker works and it answers your questions.